Okay, so like I said, so 1.20 just came out. I'll kind of explain everything that I kind of did yesterday off stream. A little bit of cleanup here, there, and everywhere, but for the most part, well, I mean, for the most part, I was doing emerald picking, clearing out trees, emeralds, and, you know, just leveling up just in general. Something that I did do yesterday, although very briefly, I did go down to the end again, got a couple of shulker shells, which are here. So we've got a few more shulker shells now. I didn't go for too long. I wasn't that fussed. I kind of like went through one of the cities, and this is the loot that we got out of it, minus the shells, because I've already kind of like sorted them. So I didn't really get too much from it. I didn't do like a huge big nether bust kind of thing like I normally do, because usually when I do a big nether city, end city bust, sorry, not nether city, what am I on about? Usually when I do a big end city bust, I will like go to like, I will fly around using rockets and stuff, but we don't really have a way of making rockets just yet. Something that we did last stream was start the expansion of the sugarcane farm to start making rockets. So we started building a hole, digging a hole out so that we could put the sugarcane farm underneath. I think this is probably a big enough hole for like 3 extra layers. I want 10, so we're gonna have to go a lot deeper. But I mean, it is what it is. We'll do it eventually. Like there's no rush on this. There's no like deadline to it. But yeah. So there is this that we did do last stream. I've dug a little bit more out off stream as well. You might notice I've blocked off a cave that we opened up, and yeah, I've kind of dug a little bit out, not loads, but little bits here, there, and everywhere. So I did that. Also, off stream, I have... Well, actually, this is in my test save. I'm not going to load up my test save because there's no point in me showing you. But basically, I was playing around with stone generators. What about a mob farm? Oh, God, dude. Like, I've got so many farms that I need to build. Don't. I haven't started the mob farm in terms of, like, testing yet for it, cheering. So yeah, mob farm's gonna be a way away before I can get like proper production of rockets. But like I said, like kind of off stream, like I've only spent like a few hours here, there, and everywhere. But I cleared out all the jungle trees and prepped this, or I started to prep this for putting in the wall here. I've also cleaned up a little bit more of the stone generator here. I got rid of all of the redstone that actually created the moss. And I decided to leave this just for fun, just to make a little bit of stone there and everywhere, because, I don't know, there's something wrong with me. But I did make the timer a lot longer, like it's full hoppers now, so it's not gonna lag out too much. So I just left that there just for a little bit of fun, so I thought that every time I come along here, I can mine it out and then see how far it grows, kind of thing, because obviously it can only grow 13 blocks or 15 blocks or something like that. So I did that, and the reason why I cleared this out, or started to clear this out, is because I finished our iron farm. We have now 1.5 double chests of shulker boxes of iron. Yep, that makes sense. Like, that's how iron farms work. Like, they are very productive once you get it going. But yeah, no. So stone generator, I just thought I'll leave this here just for the time being because I couldn't be bothered to clean it all up. But I have built a better version of a moss farm in my world, in my test world. However, I'm having issues with the collection system. So the idea is that I need to pulse water over the whole area. And it needs to be kind of like on and off kind of thing, enough time for it to filter everything through, but, you know, I don't need it too long, but I don't need it too short, because if I leave it too long, then when the water's covering the moss, the actual moss won't grow, and you're using a bone meal on the moss block. And that was the issue that I was having the most. So I need to... I was using a dispenser, and I was trying to, like, double pulse the dispenser kind of thing to turn it off and then on kind of thing. But that wasn't working. That's... Yeah, for various reasons, that just... It wasn't working, right? Although... Yeah, well, anyway, like I said, for various reasons, it wasn't working. So I decided to cancel that and, start making, other ideas. And I think the easiest way to do it is just like trapdoors opening and closing kind of thing. We can power that with the powering of the bone meal machine. So I just think that's probably the better way of doing it. So I just need to rework the farm itself before I get that moss farm, and that moss farm is ready. I'm probably only going to do one of those moss farms because it does seem quite powerful. And it is a matter of, it is a moss and bone meal farm, right? So you're making enough bone meal to power the farm and make extra bone meal, and you get all the moss and shindigs and stuff as well. And the idea is that there'll be like different modes. So the collection system will either toggle on the bone meal maker, or it'll toggle it off, and that's all a matter of, I need to figure that out. So I'm probably overcomplicating it. I might just do like two different versions, right? One just for bone meal and then the other one for moss or something like that, and then the bone meal farm just powers both farms. That might be the easier way of doing it. That's probably the way that I could go, but I haven't decided yet. Okay, right, in terms of today, so because 1.20 has came out, and I want to do a very pretty flower garden in here for the bees, right, a bee haven, I really want some cherry blossoms, because I think cherry blossoms would look great in this part. I mean, I've already kind of gone with like azalea around anyway, so the pink isn't going to be too far flung from like the cherry blossom itself. And I've got the azalea, and I think the cherry blossom will just like kind of complement this build really well. And it will be this will be the only area I think where I'm going to have a cherry blossom tree. I will make a custom cherry blossom tree out of the new blocks, and we'll kind of see how it goes. So that's what I would like to go and find today. Now, the problem with this, our rules of this save, we can only explore unless I am purposefully leaving this site and leaving all of my things behind. We're only allowed to explore it to the north or to the south. Now, to the north, I'm pretty sure we've gone about 30,000 blocks in that direction. If I want to discover new content, it's got to be past that 30,000 blocks. That's going to take ages. I mean, we could use the portal to the stronghold, which is in that direction, but the stronghold, I think, is only at like 7,000. Between 7,000 and 14,000. I can't remember exactly where it is. I mean, so that would take us some of the way, but yeah. Or I think we've only gone 10,000 blocks in that direction. And that was out to the jungle biome not that long ago when we got the bamboo. So if we go past the jungle biome, then I think we've got a good chance of finding something new. Now, here's the thing. Because the cherry blossoms are very, very sparse and rare, they don't really spawn that often. They're only like small little clusters. The likelihood of me finding a cherry blossom biome on this line is quite rare. I mean, it will happen eventually, but I might have to go like 60,000 blocks in that direction, which I don't really want to do, realistically. So I think once we get to the 20,000 mark in this direction, we should be able to just kind of explore in any direction, because we're not going to be interfering with the ungenerated chunks in that direction or this direction. If we're 20,000 blocks out away from spawn, you know, it's not really a huge risk, is it? And I'm kind of at the point now where I want the resources more than I care about the next save kind of thing, because I really care about this area. That being said, there are times when I'm thinking, I want to go and start a new build area, but I don't want to, so yeah. I think there will be a time, and maybe, it depends what the next update involves. I'll be honest, by the way, chat, I really don't know that much about the 1.20 update. I know there is a new passive mod. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's camels. I could be wrong. I don't know where the camels spawn. I know there's like, there was a community mob that was like completely useless, but I can't remember what that one was. And I know there's cherry blossoms. That's about it. This update is called Trails and Tales, so I'm kind of hoping there's a little bit of lore-driven stuff and maybe some adventuring that we can do. But I mean, on the past couple of updates, I suppose the Deep Dark, which by the way, I've still never been to a Deep Dark. That was kind of like a lore-driven update, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I think there's a lot of things in this update that I don't know about. And I kind of wanted to go and find, like, I haven't been spoiled with this update, whereas with the Deep Dark, I'd been spoiled quite a lot. So I'm kind of eager just to go out and see what we can find. And if we can't find things like straight away, then, you know, it is what it is. In terms of updates and for quality of life, they've not changed anything to do with the inventory as far as I can say. So as far as I'm concerned, this update is a shit update because they've added blocks but not increased our, like, they've added even more blocks, which is the last thing we need. We needed inventory, right? Stop adding blocks, sort out the inventory system. I say it every time. I've been saying it since about 1.16 when they added all the nether stuff. So like, oh, bamboo. That's a new thing that we can do. At some point I want to do a bamboo farm because that is effectively free wood, right? And that will basically fuel our emerald thing at some point. So at some point I would like to do a bamboo farm, but that's beside the point. We're gonna head out in this direction. I've only got 15 rockets with me. That might be all the rockets I own. Oh no, I've got a few. So we will use that. But I do want to be careful because I don't have unbreaking on my elytra. So yeah. I wonder why they don't even experiment with the inventory issues. I don't know. I don't get it. They're more bothered about adding small stuff that at the end of the day, I mean, at the end of the day, it's great that we're getting like new textures and blocks in like very regularly. It's great. But like that is helping the creative builders. That's not helping the survival stuff, and all of the things that they're adding on, like the mobs and stuff, is more survival. So it's like kind of, they can't decide which update that they're going for. They're catering for the creative builders because they're giving more block palettes and stuff for you to work with for designing and that sort of stuff. And they're also like trying to make it a little bit more interesting because, oh look, go and explore in survival, but you can't explore in survival because your inventory is always full all the time, right? It's a little bit frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. Talking about inventory, let's get some shulker boxes ready because I'm sure there'll be lots of stuff. How many bare shulker boxes do I have in here? I've got 2. I'm gonna take that out because I don't need that. We'll pop that in there. Let's turn these shulker shells immediately into shulker boxes then. I don't get it. Like, it doesn't seem like a good business model. Because, like, they're doing an update and it's kind of like, well, we're both a creative and an adventuring and a survival game, but they're not actually fixing the issues that we've got. Experimental snapshots for combat. Snapshots for combat. Someone makes sense for inventory. Like, I don't get it. I genuinely do not understand why. So anyway, that's the. Yeah, it's frustrating because someone who, you know, like if I was to build, like another problem that I've got with this is if I wanted to build a dedicated storage and I design it for all the blocks that are in the game right now kind of thing, like if as soon as you get a new update, that storage is completely defunct. You have to build like an addition to it and then it just looks bad. It's weird. I don't get it. Right, okay, let's head out. Let's stop whittling on. I'll tell you what I don't need to carry with me. Oh, we've got new recipes. Oh, that's because we've got 2 new boats. I see. Because we've got 2 new types of wood. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the fact that we've got bamboo wood now. I love the fact that we've got cherry blossom wood. Like, I love all the different textures and colors of wood that you can get in the game now. I genuinely love that. However, it is infuriatingly annoying that you can't, like, kind of use have all of these different types of wood. I mean, okay, so let's do a little bit of math here, right? How many different variations of wood can you get from oak? Like, how many different variations of blocks can you do from oak? So you've got the normal oak log, you've got the stripped oak log. I'm not gonna count the one that you make in, like, actually maybe I should. So there's 4 different versions of the log itself. That's just the oak log. Then you've got the planks. Then you've got the stairs, you've got the slabs, you've got the fence posts, and you've got the doors, trapdoors. So it's about 10 different things. I might be missing something here, but that's what you can get from just the oak wood. I probably am missing something here. There's 10, right? How many different types of wood are there? So you've got oak, dark oak, spruce, jungle, acacia, you've got birch, so that's the 6 main ones that we've had for a very long time. Then you've got the newer ones, so you've got the warped and the nylium, so the nether ones. Then you've also got mangrove now, cherry blossom, and you've got bamboo. So that is 11 times 10. Do you see where I'm going? That's already 110 different types of wood. How many inventory slots do you have? So if you wanted to build with all the different types of wood, you know, for whatever reason, you would never be able to get them in your inventory. Do you see what, like, it's bonkers, and that's just wood. Now don't get me started on stone, because there's stone, there's andesite, there's granite, there's diorite, right? There is, and then there's also the stone bricks. You've got normal bricks. You've got all the deep slate, all the different variations of deep slate, I might add, because deep slate didn't just have like one deep slate, cobbled deep slate. It also has tiled deep slate. It also has brick deep slate. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy, and that's just stone and wood, and I'm pretty sure I've missed out things from that. But mossy cobblestone. Do you know what I mean? So, like, it's just ridiculous how many like individual items there are in the game, and these are all like common things that you would build with on a daily basis. So it's just really, really difficult. Like they've met that. Don't get me like I said. Don't get me wrong. I do like the fact that they have really increased the palette for a lot of these stones and woods and things like that, and that makes it a lot more interesting to build things. Oh, I haven't even started on like the colored terracotta and the colored concrete, but yeah. Guild from mountaintops. Oh yeah, of course. Well, I was kind of trying to count the types of wood that you could break down into. Oh, that's a change. They've taken that out of the game. I can no longer drop from a boat from a great height. Did you see that? They break boats now. Oh, okay. Well, that's annoying, but okay. My boat broke. They've put that back into the game. Because I should have just flew off of the mountaintop, but obviously I guess that it kind of makes sense. Like they've got rid of the boat clutch, where you can just like boat clutch down on the bottom. Like boats seem to break. Interesting. I mean, my boat broke and I took damage, so. Yeah, that's what you meant by the guild. Oh, glide. Oh, glide from the mountaintops. I see. Glide. I can't read. I'm dyslexic. I apologize. That was embarrassing. Make another boat, I guess. Yeah, so you lose wood from breaking your boats now. So boats have become a little less OP. So the boat now... I mean, I can still use it to catch Enderman, so that's good, on other mobs. But if you... you can't do it to transport, say like this donkey across the land kind of thing, you know what I mean? I forgot that I was gliding. How am I forgetting that I don't have an that I have an elytra on? Do you know what? Screw it. Like we've got we've got a long way to cover. Let's actually fly for a little bit, shall we? That's not in the changelog. Was it a bug? I will try it again when I get to a good height. It's not in the changelog, but it's definitely a thing. Like, it's gone backwards in time, right? Remember when boats used to break? I remember when boats used to break, so now it looks like boats break again. Do you know what I did forget to bring? I forgot to bring a bed with me, but that's okay. Should we do it from here? Whoops. Well. Oh. Ah! Yeah, from lily pads it was super annoying. I remember. I didn't bring a bed with me, so we're just gonna have to struggle through until I find a sheep to kill, which is right down there, but there's also mobs down there, so. Ah! I wonder if it needs to be like a certain height. Hey, Sign, how's it going, my dude? How are you, sir? At some point, I need to come down to here and make a prismarine farm. So, I mean, what? We're only 2,500 blocks away. That would be a nice little challenge. I'm always quite scared of the underwater monuments. I'm not very good at clearing them out, and I've never made a successful guardian farm before. It's hot here. Yeah, it's hot here as well. I'm already starting to sweat, and the sun's not came around to the window. It's 23 degrees centigrade outside. Actually, do you know what I might do? I might bring my thermometer around this side so I can actually see what the temperature is, or a rough estimate. It's not accurate. 26 degrees centigrade in my room right now. No wonder I'm hot. No wonder I'm hot. Yeah, 26 degrees. Do 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 do. Do do dun dun dun. Do do dun dun dun. Thing is, that's gonna slowly creep up throughout the day. I can feel it. Like, I can already feel, I can see it's going up now, kind of thing. Which is silly. Yeah, it's definitely like 26. Sorry. You're factorioing. You know what? I wouldn't mind getting back into Factorio. I'm sure there's been like loads of changes since I last played. So I keep hitting F3 to see how far we've come, because I'm impatient. Do you know what I really want to do at some point? I would love to make an underwater city of Atlantis, that sort of thing. Like, filled with, like, conduits and all sorts of stuff. Like, I never really... You know when we did the underwater update? When they had the underwater update, rather. I never really played around with it. I never really did, like, that underwater base that everyone did when they added in like a conduit and things like that. I would love to do that. I think that'd be a really cool little project. You could have well, you'd have to be careful with it. You could have like dolphins kind of all the way around your city, so you move around dead quick. Like kind of trapped in air pocket bubbles with soul sand or something like that, right? Ugh, that was annoying. Landed in the water and I didn't activate the elytra when I landed in. Something else I've never done. I've never, ever been to a mansion, woodland mansion, that hasn't already been like kind of conquered by someone. I've been to them in the past, but I've never been to like for the first time ever. So maybe that's something that we need to put on our bucket list at some point. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Right, so what I was saying about this 20,000 mark rule. So when we do get to the 20,000 mark, because it will happen sooner rather than later if we're flying, like this, I will use a biome finder, and we'll go from there. I'm kind of hoping I won't need to. And if there is one kind of like on the direct line, we'll just go to that. But if there's like, if not, we'll just go to the closest one. I tend not to like doing the biome finder things, but like I don't want to spend like the whole stream just kind of going in a straight line like I have in the past. Like we've done that, right? We've kind of done the exploring, I think, segment of this world quite well, but we want the new content, so ow, I smacked my head onto my own boat as I got into the boat. We've been here before. I recognize this structure. 216 durability. I need to keep an eye on that because I don't want it to break. When I'm too high in the air. I do have ender pearls this time, so I should be able to switch to ender pearls. I'm mainly flying as much as we did because it was nighttime. We'll go back to walking in a sec. And then I'm gonna find a sheep somewhere, kill it, and... Well, actually, I might have a set of shears in here. Nope. I got a flint and steel, though. Do I have any iron anywhere in here? Maybe in here? No, no iron. Oh, no, I do. This is why you carry iron in your redstone box. Right, we definitely want to try this boat trick again, because I have a feeling that they are, like, gonna break. I just have that feeling. I just need, like, a big cliff that I can jump off of, that I'm not gonna die. That's a big mountain in the distance. Oh, I've got no Optifine zoom. Do you know how, like, kind of annoying that is when you realize that you don't have the Optifine zoom? I remember this. I remember this. Do we know if Optifine has done a 1.20 patch yet? Or they're kind of, like, waiting? Bear in mind, 1.20 only dropped last week, so... So this is, I've only been here once, so this area here, I only came to when we went to the jungle biome. So that jungle biome is probably a lot closer than what I think, maybe. And I have a feeling that the jungle biome was at like 10,000, somewhere around there. So soon we're going to get to territory that I haven't loaded before. Now, some of this area, like, I know what my luck's like. This part, like, right here probably is a cherry blossom biome, but because it was generated in 1.19, I don't get it. And then I'm not going to get any other cherry blossom biome. I have a feeling that they would tend to spawn more near the plains anyway. So, like, because I've gone to, like, the jungle, it'll probably be like desert next or something silly like that, right? When I find a big enough cliff to jump off with this boat, I'm going to try and see if the boat breaks again. See if it's repeatable. I could probably do it off of the top of, like, one of these tall trees, actually. Probably do it from the top of there. Oh, but... okay, that is definitely somewhere I can survive from. Huh. Huh. How... what? Did I hit, like, a cactus then the first time, or...? Huh. How come that my boat broke before? It's not full height, so that hasn't changed. How did I manage to break the boat? I didn't land on a cactus. Wrong biome. Chat, give me a list of things that can break boats in current state of Minecraft. I'm so confused. I wonder if it was because it was a boat that was made in an older version of Minecraft. Maybe that was why. I wonder if that's what the bug was, because the boat I'd crafted in probably 1.18. And they've changed the way that boats act a little bit since then. Because you can add, like, chests to them, you can... and now there's newer versions of the boat, right? So I wonder if that was why it broke? Maybe the game glitched out? That seems like a logical answer, actually. So maybe that's it. Basically, I just did something that confused the hell out of me, and I've tried to repeat it, and now I can't. What was the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. I guess the way to truly test that is to find another boat that I've crafted and do the same thing. From, like, the old version of Minecraft. Which I think I've got a few in at spawn. So someone remind me to try that. When I get to it. I don't know where the jungle is. Oh, it was over this. So actually, we're at 9,000 now, so maybe the jungle was at 10,000? There's a bug report. This is known to happen when falling. Oh, exactly. 12, 13, 49, 51, 101, 114... 198, 202, 310, and 315 blocks. Oh. So it's got to be exactly 12 or 13 blocks, and that makes sense. It was about 12 blocks, right, that we fell. So it's got to be exactly 12 blocks. Huh. It's a bug then. Okay, so it's a bug. So I found a bug. I didn't know about that bug. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous bug to have. I didn't know there was a bug like that in Thanks, Turing. Thanks for looking that up. Makes sense now. That's probably why I've not came across it before, because when do you ever, like, fall from a boat at, like, a specific height over and over again? Oh, here we go. We're coming up to the jungle biome. So actually the jungle biome is slightly offline by the looks of it. Okay, noted. How are we on durability? It's dropping fast. Oh, and because I don't have Optifine, I've got to stick with the stupid rain, which kills my bitrate, which makes everything look really crap for you guys. And we haven't found a sheep yet, either. I just gotta keep an eye on that elytra. We've still got 120 durability left. So all of this area should have generated in, but we're getting to the point where we are gonna get to the point at some point soon. I knew it'd be a desert. Oh no, it's not. It's more jungle. And like a lukewarm ocean, I guess? I thought that was going to turn into a new desert biome, but it hasn't. Yeah, bamboo jungle. Cool. So we're at pretty much exactly the 10,000 mark. So this should be all new terrain. Now, while we're here, really wouldn't mind getting some cocoa beans, because I didn't find any the first time. Never mind, found some. First time I was here, we didn't get any cocoa beans. It just means that I can make all the different colors of dye now. Whoops, didn't want to put that there. And we have a sheep as well. This must be like sparse jungle or something like that. There's loot over there. Let's go for the loot, but sheep first. Oh, I've got the frickin' shears, Womble. You don't need to kill the innocent sheep. No, I'm not going to deprive you of your mother. There we go. Now we've got a bed. It does mean that my respawn point resets back to spawn, but it was at spawn anyway, so it's not like the end of the world. Might have to switch elytras in a sec. Right, let's go to the broken nether portal. I'm tempted to reconnect this nether portal, honestly. Oh, it's got vines all over it. You know what? I never knew that they spawned with vines like this. This must be a one that is because it's in the jungle kind of thing. I've never actually seen one like that. There's nothing in here apart from the gapple itself, really. Get a little bit of obsidian. Not even gonna take. You know what? I'm not even gonna take the flint. I'll take the iron ingots. That yeah, so nothing. But there is 2 big pieces of gold that I am gonna steal. Maybe don't pillar with stone, Wobble. What am I on about? Not stone. I know what I mean. I've never heard of that bug before. Copfam made a video about it 5 years ago. Still unassigned. Interest. Classic Mojang. Wow, so it's been in the game for a while then. Okay, so that's been around for a while. It's weird that I've not came across the bug before, but I suppose with it being a very specific height set list. Oh, we got a village. I guess with it being a very specific requirements, it kind of makes sense that they probably wouldn't address it. But it is classic Mojang. You're absolutely right. Like, issues with the game. Now, let's just introduce brand new stuff, right? Let's not bother with the current issues the game has. Let's just get some new stuff so we get new customers. Yeah, let's do that. Which, now I think about it, that's probably more Microsoft rather than Mojang themselves. I think Mojang themselves do actually care about the community and the game. So it's not... the more I think about that sort of thing when I'm... Ooh! Wow! Pink sheep. Ah! Okay. I want his wool. I don't know why I wanted the pink sheep's wool, but it's a little bit rare. Fooled by pink sheep. Alright. Got some bread. Empty maps. I'll take the empty map. Let's loot up this village and then we'll move on. Not that the village will really have too much that I want. There's never anything in that. Apart from maybe... Do you know how I killed a sheep to get a bed? Now the village has lots of beds, so... more paper. Useless. I mean, there's probably nothing really in here that I want, but, you know, it's always worth just having a look around, you know. Is that another cartographer? There's so many of them. What is happening? It is. It's another one. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the stuff that they've got because why not? Whoops. Wasted a rocket. Okay, let's not have them in my hand, please. Might be something a little bit more useful down in here. I thought these had... No? Okay, I thought the blast furnace people had chests in, but apparently not. Maybe it's biome specific. Really? Really? Motherfucker. Bread? I mean, I'm still gonna steal it. A gold nugget. Oh my god. What is wrong with these villagers? Again, I thought this one had a chest as well, with the butcher. I don't know, I'm probably forgetting, like, it's been a while since I've been to an Achacha village like this. The last time was probably when I was... That was probably when I was doing Womble's Imperium, like, which was... 2 saves ago? Because this is Womble's universe. Before that, we had Womble's World, which was the cave that we set up in 1.17. That was just as a side project. And then before that, there was like a 1.12 world that was mainly in Savannah. Like a lot of the areas that we did, and we did like a big road out of the Savannah because I wanted to get out the Savannah because I was fed up of Achacha wood because it's not the best wood type. It's quite a strong color. Although that being said, I mean, I've built some good stuff out of the Achacha before. So the big question is going to be, I was kind of hoping that there would be a cleric there, but then for like potions of experience or experience orbs, that sort of thing, but then I realized you need them fully enchanted for that. Maybe I should have brought some with me. Maybe that's something that I should do, like, just as a heal your tools on the go, is just set up like a shulker box full of those. I think I will do that once I've got my villager base of operations going. Again, another project that I've kind of got going on in the back of my head. Another redstone project I've got going on in the back of my head that I haven't really addressed any issues to. Okay, so it looks like we're coming out to some ocean. It looks like we're also going into meadowy, so we might... Yeah, we're definitely coming up to plains now, so we might... This might increase the chance of a cherry blossom biome. I'm not sure where the cherry blossom biomes naturally generate, but it would make sense for it to be around the plains area or the forest area, that sort of thing. Are we still on the line? Yeah. So like I said, I'll go out like 20,000 blocks in this direction, and then once we go out 20,000 blocks... Oh no, another jungle. Once we go They generate near mountains. Oh, okay. It's more mountains. Okay. Well, anyway, like I said, I will go out 20 blocks in this, 20,000 blocks in this direction. Once we get, 10,000 blocks, another 10,000 blocks, 20,000 blocks in the direction that we're already traveling. This is the first desert we've ever came across. This is the first desert. Wow. Well, I guess if I wanted to get sand, we could set up a portal out to here, and then we could just, like, decimate this desert. If I want large quantities of sand, we've actually got a source now. Oh, but it's a small desert. Oh, for goodness sakes. That is something that I have noticed. Like, this world really... have I found a mesa biome? I feel like I have. I think this seed... Ooh, coral. Yeah, there's definitely a good call for having a portal out to here, because we've also got coral blocks as well, which I do plan on utilizing at some point. Yeah. And the thing is with coral is that, you know, you can't regenerate coral like this. It's a very finite resource. Well, I guess you could with the wandering traders, but it's not really a realistic thing to do. Do I want to hit up the sunken ship? Yeah, let's go and hit up the sunken ship. We'll see what's there. So like I said, we'll go 20,000 blocks in the direction of south, and then once we kind of go to there, I'll get a biome finder, so we're not like kind of smashing our head against the brick wall kind of thing. Leather tunic. Now, that was something I noticed, was that, do you know what, I'm going to take that because we can disenchant them, is that the leather tunics and stuff, or like there was something to do with iron armor or some armor update in this thing. Here, we'll stand on this. So I have seen a little bit of that, but I don't know how it works. Right, let's put a lot of this junk away, shall we? I don't know why I'm keeping the pink wool. I'm going to switch out to eat the bread, because that will help fill my inventory a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, bottles of experience would do great, because I could just throw it down on the ground. Like travel experience that we could throw down on the ground and fix until we get an unbreaking book to put on the it would be great just to fix up my elytra so that we don't end up in the situations that we've had in the past where the elytra's broken. More bamboo. It's another jungle. Okay, that wasn't kind of what I was hoping for, but sure. But maybe it's mountainous bamboo? Do you know another thing that we haven't found yet, and I didn't expect us to, was a mushroom island. Like, we've not found one of those either, so there's still quite a few biomes that we haven't actually been to. But yeah, I think back there is a good place to have a portal anyway, so maybe I will do that on the way back. I guess we'll set up a portal in that desert so that we can get back out to the desert relatively easier. It's still going to be a long way kind of thing, you know. This looks like this is just ocean. This looks like this is just going to be ocean for ages. Oh, more savannah. Where are we now? So we're 12,000 blocks away, so we've still got another 8,000 worth of exploration before we decide to get a what's it generator, map generator, seed generator on it. So it might not even be going in the right direction, you know? There might be like nothing like that for like ages and ages and ages kind of thing, so. It might just be like a futile attempt at... Ooh, 85. Okay, so I need to start looking at killing some mobs to heal up my elytra. That's kind of something that I want to do. So I want to stop using my elytra and heal up some mobs. Kill some mobs. And now it's nighttime. This is actually a really good time to do what I want to. So let's stop using my elytra. And kill some mobs. Oh, I forget I've got knockback on this sword. Please, 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 please. You didn't get in. That's really obnoxious. There we go. But, I didn't click on you. Do you know what would be great is if... Get out of here. Also, this will give me a chance to kind of like get some more ender pearls. What do we got? 122 now? It heals up quite quick, actually. Oh, that's 2 in a row. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so I want to make sure I'm back on the line as well. I'm probably just going to, because we're in kind of like a meadowy region. Can you piss off, spider? Okay, so the skeletons are annoying to hit when you've got a knockback sword. To be honest, I tend not to have knockback on my sword, but I think it was something that came with the enchanter kind of thing, right? So it was kind of like a bonus enchant. I didn't purposefully add it on. It can be very good for like creepers, right? Like, and baby zombies too. Get out of here. We're already back to half health. Sunflower biome. This is a biome I don't think I've came across yet. Ah! I never get the hit right, and for whatever reason I hit the friggin' sunflower. He's got a shiny bow, I want to get him out. Oh, goodness sakes. Womble! Fine. I do have a smite sword, actually. That might be a little bit better while I'm exploring in the dark. But it doesn't have looting. This has looting 2. So I need looting 3 on this sword. Hold on. Hold on. Hello. We found it. That was... Wow, that's bang on the line. Cool. Do you know what? I really didn't think that I'd be able to find one of these on the line. That's really fortunate. Oh, that's so weird. This seed has been very fortunate for me, actually. Like, when I've wanted to find things, I haven't really had to go that far to get them. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I have. Okay, so let's get the different, like, I need saplings for this. I'm not sure what sort of saplings it's going to create, but we'll also get a lot of the bushes as well. Which does mean... Oh, get out of the way, pigs. What are these? Okay. Blossoms for the floor. And there's all sorts of, like, particle effects that... Do you know what? This is pretty cool. I like this. Oh, you also get bees in this biome too. Weird. Hi there. Hey Serenity, how's it going? I'm not gonna lie, I thought this would take a lot longer than what it did to find this biome, and it's... Other than the trees, like, what is it? Is there any, like, natural mobs that spawn in here that's new? I know that they've added new natural mobs into the game, but... is there actually anything here that is new other than the frickin' trees? Like... I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty disappointing. And the flowers on the ground, I guess. The flowers on the ground are alright. Like the blossom on the ground. Yeah, this is... Okay. And the trees themselves are pretty... pretty crap. Let's be honest. Okay, let's see if we can get saplings from one of these. I presume it works like a normal tree. Do you know what I should do? I should get out my fortune hoe. And watch the saplings fall, which they have. Perfect. Yeah, so you get cherry saplings. Sheep and pig mobs are the only common passive mob found in the cherry grove. That is completely pointless. This whole biome is completely pointless, isn't it? It's just to give us the tree. There's nothing... Do you know what? Why? Why? No! Get out of here! Stupid creeper. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is very underwhelming. So all we've kind of got is the cherry saplings and these cherry flowers, are they? Pink petals. Okay, so how do these work? Do these... Okay, so you kind of like put them down. Put them down in like bigger groups. I see, okay. What if you bone meal the ground? Do the pink petals naturally generate around here if you bone meal the ground? So if we like clear a big region, or is it just going to be like wildflowers, or is it the pink will the pink petals grow naturally? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I mean, I guess the idea is that the pink petals fall from the cherry blossom, right? What if we bone meal this? I mean, don't get me wrong, that sapling looks cool, but it's gonna grow into that. Okay, so nothing spread around it, so it's not like the spruce tree where it creates pods all around it, you know, like the 4x4 spruce tree. These are also a pain in the arse to clear, so that's going to make log farming a little bit annoying. Okay, good to know. Do you know what? I reckon the particle effects have made petals generate around it. That could be annoying. Does that happen if I put my own bushes down? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the own bushes. Sorry, we're doing experiments right now. So if I place one of these bushes by hand, does it still give off this particle effect? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of the particle effect either. It's not too bad. It's more annoying than the particle effect that you get in the Nether these days. I get it. Like I get, you know, cherry blossom does fall from the leaves very easily with the wind and stuff, but does it give it its own particle if I've placed it? It does. Yeah, there is particles coming from that. Okay, so that carries over if you place it. So other than the bees, the sheep, and the pigs, that's all that this biome is? It's just trees? Like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What are you thinking right now? Like, is this a good update? Is this a bad update? Like, is this the first time you guys are kind of like seeing the update itself? I don't know, maybe I'm missing something? I mean, obviously there's more to the update than just this biome, but as a biome, what do you think? It's just a tree biome. It ain't like ancient or something alike. Yeah, I guess so. But the thing is, it's a really rare biome though, cyan. Like, so this is the thing that I'm getting a little bit caught over by. It's not like the birch biomes that are very common and you find them all the time, and there's not really much in the birch biomes, the birch forests. It's a really rare biome, but it is literally just trees. You know when they added the mangrove swamp? At least there's like frogs that were with it, and you've got murky water, and you've got the mud, and you've got the mangrove, and it feels a little bit, I don't know. You get a lot of saplings though. You can place the petals individually in different orientations. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at that. I mean, that's going to be good for builders. Interesting that Nembom's saying that. So you can do this. Oh, I see. Yeah, so you can really customize the petals themselves. Yeah, so you can kind of customize the layout of the petals, I guess. I don't know, am I missing something here, like, or is it just a matter of, this is it, this is all you're getting? What other content is new in this update? Give me a brief summary. I guess not every update needs to be like a mega super huge update. But when you name something trails and tails, well, there's nothing here that suggests either. It stretches out, so it does seem to be height related. These biomes are kind of like found on hills, definitely. I don't know, I definitely feel like I'm missing something. Camels archaeology. So archaeology, what does that mean? Armor trims. I did see the armor trims. So what's entailed? I knew there was camels as well, but what's entailed in the archaeology? And I presume camels can be found in the desert, right? Which is going to be very annoying for me because I haven't found like a single big desert biome that's brand new. And what do camels do? Presume pack animals. You can probably ride them, I would imagine, but they're going to be slow. And I presume you can carry things on. So why do we have camels and llamas? I know there was a community mob as well that was voted in, and it was like a really disappointing one. It's like the sniffer or something like that, right? Like one of the really, really crap community things that we've voted in for whatever reason. So I don't see any other reason to come to this area ever again. I think that is the most annoying thing, is the fact that... I don't know. I don't know. I mean... I was just expecting something else, I guess. Maybe a hidden secret in one of these biomes, but there can't be because they're so tiny. Ain't every community animal edition be kind of like the... Yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's the big YouTube streamers that advocate for something and that's it, and it's usually the worst one. Okay. Well, I guess we can go and have a look for a camel, see what camels are. I don't quite understand the archaeology thing. So, what is the archaeology update? Did they add the bundles from rabbits in yet? Because they've been on about that for the last, like, 3 updates. Can you make a bundle yet? I guess I would need rabbit skin. Camel is found in a desert village. Okay, so that's very specific. So it's not just a desert, you need a village in the desert. Okay, I don't know if there are any, like, deserts near where I am. I mean, the only desert I've ever found is that small desert that we kind of crossed very briefly back there, about 2,000 blocks away. I'm going to carry on. I want to see if there's something that's special about these camels. Don't tell me too much about them. We will try and find one. If we don't, I'm not that bothered, honestly. Like, I'm just interested. I know there's a creeper to the left of me as well, so... And Skelly Bob. So we're going to carry on for a little bit longer, but... I don't foresee finding a camel. I don't know where my bed's gone. I've probably placed it down, or I've put it away. But there is a village over there, so we'll probably go and visit the village and... Yeah, so the only biome that I've not been to is the mushroom biome now, I think. Like, the only major biome. I guess that's what it's reminding me of, right? This cherry blossom biome is very similar to the mushroom biome. It's like, But the mushroom biome, that came out ages ago, right? So, I don't know. With, like, some of the updates that we've had, like, with different biomes recently, that one definitely feels like a little bit of a... Why is this in the game? I don't know. Sorry, kid. My bad now. No. My bad now. You can have the house, though. Looks like some amplified terrain. Weird. I'm gonna keep going. We'll wait until we get to the 20,000 mark. If we don't find a desert or desert village, then we'll leave it. I'm not that bothered by camels. I'm interested by the armor trims. Is there, like, how do we do that? Is that something that we have to find? And the archaeology, so is that kind of like an adventuring thing? Like, you find it in chests, so that's... It's generated loot. I know you can customize the armor, right? Like, that's kind of what I was getting from it. I guess cherry blossoms add variance when you travel, but nothing special. Agreed. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a little bit underwhelming because that was kind of like the main focus of this update. Like when you loaded up 1.20, it was the cherry blossom update that has in the background. Whereas like when you have a mangrove forest, the mangrove forest was, mind you, I feel like the last, maybe I just have high expectations of these like biomes. Maybe my expectations are a little bit too high. It is Minecraft at the end of the day, right? Like, the whole point of the biome is to give you the tree, and then with the tree you can build something unique. You could make a brush. You could make a brush? A what? Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the point of the cherry blossoms, that it just adds a little bit of variance when you travel. I just kind of wish that they were a little bit more common then. If that was the goal behind it, make them a lot more common. For archaeology. Oh, right, I got you. Hair is fine. Oh! Wow. Chat. What was I saying about this being like the only place where I haven't found? Found it. There's another one over there. There's two next to each other. That's bizarre. You don't get that often. The third. Maybe it's all the same biome. It's just that the ocean is... Well, I mean, we found it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but we found it. There's no mushrooms, though. There they are. I guess we collect some mycelium, then. Can you bone meal mycelium to create more mycelium? I can never remember. No advancement though, something's still missing. Oh, there'll be loads of things that's missing, Turing, from my biome advancement. Let's have a look. Yeah, from the actual biome advancement, there will be loads. Oh. Apply these smithing... Whoa. Okay, hold on. Crafting a new look. Craft a trimmed armor at a smithing table. So the smithing table has a use. Apply these smithing templates to at least once. Spire, snout, rib, ward, silence, vex, tide, wayfinder. Interesting. Star Trader, trade with a villager at the build height limit. Wow. I've not looked at these in a while. Summon an iron golem to help defend a village. Oh, that was something else we had. Chiseled bookshelf. Read the power signal of a chiseled bookshelf using a comparator. Okay, so that's interesting to know. Kill a mob near a skulk catalyst. Throwaway joke. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I haven't done with the advancements because we haven't really tried to, right? I still haven't levitated 50 blocks from attacks from the shulker yet. What was I looking for? So I was looking for the adventuring one, which I think is under here. There is a brush. Brush a suspicious block to obtain a pottery shard. Okay. So how do we make brushes? Adventuring. Here we go. This is every biome. So there's 4 biomes missing. Discover every biome. So there's 4 biomes that I've not been to. Hey Buzz, how's it going? Sneak 100. Sneak near a skulk sensor or a warden to prevent it from detecting you. You see, I've never done any of that. Make the meadows come alive with the sound of music from a music box. Okay, so there's a lot of advancements that I could do. The actual advancements in the game, I've done all of those ones though. Destroy a ghast with a fireball. I haven't done that? Okay. Rescue a ghast from the nether, bring it safely to the overworld, and then kill it. I don't think I've ever been able to do that. I've tried. Use a compass on a lodestone. Get a suit or a full suit of netherite armor. Obtain a wither skull. Yeah, we haven't done that. Summon the wither. Have every potion effect applied at the same time. Oof, that's a difficult one. I've never done that before. Charge a respawn anchor to the max. Ride a strider with a warp fungus and take a strider for a little. Do you know what? I'm tempted to do these kind of nether advancements, actually. They seem quite fun. So some of them are quite difficult. I don't know how to get a ghast through a nether portal, though, into the overworld. That's going to be tough. There's a lot of adventure advancements, and the end, respawn the ender dragon, collect the dragon's breath with a glass, and levitate. Okay, so those advancements are quite easy. I could do those quite quickly. There's a lot of husbandry. Bucket, catch a tadpole in a bucket. Have I not done that? Get each frog variant on a lead. Okay, so there's 3 different variants of frogs. I didn't know that. Tactical fishing. Catch a fish without a fishing rod. Have I not done that either? Interesting. Team up with an axolotl and win a fight. The healing power of friendship. Okay. Make text of any kind of sign glow. I've not done that apparently. Tame all cat variants. So that's 6 out of the 11. I've not been focusing on these. Get in a boat and float with a goat. Okay. Breed all the animals. I've only bred 5 animals. Gotta build a large portal? Yeah, I think so. I have, and it's a pain. Yeah. I've never done it. Wait a sec, where's the phantom one? Have I done that? I don't remember doing the phantom one, but I must have. Maybe it's not in here anymore. Unless I just haven't seen it. The crossbow icon. Oh. 2 birds, 1 arrow. Kill a phantoms with a piercing arrow. 2 phantoms with a piercing arrow. Okay. I haven't done it. Give a pillager a taste of their own medicine. Apparently I haven't done that either. That's like... You know, so some of these are dead easy and I've not done. Does the mycelium grow naturally on its own? It must do, right? Does it naturally spread, the mycelium? I think it does, right? It naturally will spread on its own. Like grass. So I don't really need loads of this mycelium. Grows on dirt like grass. Okay, thought so. And yeah, I don't need loads of this mycelium. I don't know what I would use the mycelium for. However, I could use it for like a muddy, kind of like cow barn area, like underfoot. We can use it for all sorts of like pathing, maybe. Sunlight destroys it. Mycelium? I mean, it's sunny now. What? I don't think sunlight destroys mycelium, Buzz. Maybe that was a mod. Yeah, it probably is a mod. Because I've never came across that before. Ever. Okay, well, we got some mycelium, I guess. I mean, I don't really know what I'll use it for, but, you know, it's there. Let's still see if we can find a desert. Like, a bigger desert. If we can't, I guess we'll go back to the small desert and we'll put a portal down. Which does mean I need, netherite, right? And if you're wondering whether I'm going to take these mycelium cows back, what do you need to give to these cows in order to make them breed? Is it just mushroom? Or is it wheat? It's probably wheat, right? Which I do have. Yeah, it's wheat. There we go. Husbandry is on the way. Cool. So now I know that I won't have to breed 2 mycelium cows again. I've got no coffee left and that makes me sad. So yeah, I don't know what the other biomes would be. I really wish there was like a list of different biomes that you're supposed to go to on the advancements, and it like you could tick it and then it tells you which ones you still need to find instead of it just being a guess. Ice shard biome is maybe one that I haven't been to. I've been to the sunflower biome. I know that that's a biome that you need to go to. I've now been to the cherry blossom biome. It might be a swamp. It might be as simple as just a normal swamp. Or I know there's like 4 different biomes in terms of jungle, but I don't know which ones count. It could be ocean biomes because we've not really found that many oceans. You know, you just you don't know because it doesn't tell you. Not that that's my priority right now. I've got plenty of time to do that. If I wanted to, I could do that another date. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna go out 20,000 blocks just to see if we can find a desert, but honestly, we probably won't be able to. I feel like Yeah, I feel like I'm cursed when it comes to deserts. Coming up to a birch biome now, so... Nether biomes? I think I've been to all the nether biomes themselves. So I've got the achievement for all the different nether biomes. There's only 4. 5. The basalt deltas, the crimson nylium, the soul sand valley, and then the normal nether wastes. I've been to all of them. So it won't be the nether biomes. Oh, more ocean. This is like the first big amount of ocean that we've had, I think. Maybe not, actually. Probably not. How far do you have to go before there are no strongholds left? Because there are... I think it's like 20,000, right? And then there's no strongholds? Could be wrong. Another one? No, that's not another mushroom biome. That would be ridiculous. Jesus Christ, it is. What is even happening? Why are there so many mushroom biomes this far out? Not going backwards, am I? No. This is definitely a new mushroom biome. Interesting. Why am I going this far out? Because... well, I feel like at the next big update we will maybe set up a brand new spot to be in and we'll start from scratch maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Do you know what? Yeah, I don't want to keep exploring, so we are going to go back. I'm going to go back as far as the desert. So we're going to go back as far as the desert, and then we will set up another portal there, which means obsidian. I'm sure I'll have water in my... Just want to keep an eye on my elytra. Can you imagine spawning on a mycelium biome that you wouldn't be able to, like... That's the first place you are, and it's just like ocean all around. Like, where are you gonna get wood from? I guess shipwrecks. But you wouldn't be able to, like, do that because you've got, like, very limited air pockets kind of thing, and you can't mine underwater. At least very well. Had to spawn in the middle of the ocean. I've never had one of those. But I've had spawns where I've been on, like, an island. Got wood from the shipwreck, indeed, yeah. Like, I feel like that's the only source, but, like, if it's, like, super deep ocean that's surrounding the, like, back there, right? That's surrounding the mycelium. Where was this? So this is 14,000 blocks away, 13,000 blocks away, but I see no reason to ever come back here, so... Use the 45-degree rockets to save fireworks. I could. I'm more bothered about my elytra durability though. Like, my elytra durability is going to run out sooner than the rockets, I think. That being said, I've only got 7 rockets left, so that's a lie. I have very bad habits of overusing the amount of rockets that I've got. Do you know how I've been like, what I really need right now is a... And then I've immediately found it. What I really need right now is a Riptide Trident. That would save rockets. Game gods be kind. Okay, so this is the desert. I don't see a desert village anywhere. Oh, that's a temple. I don't want to go too far. But we've got lava. There's a mesa biome over there as well. But we've got lava in here, so be very careful when breaking this. Dude, like, break. Damn it. Seriously? Is this actually all supported? I think it's all supported. Interesting. So you've got lava there. Well, I guess this is where we make the portal then. Do I have any buckets? I've got lava buckets, so that will do. I'll tell you what, let's sleep. But yeah, no village in this desert. So, no camels. Oh well, it is what it is, I'm not that fussed. What am I doing? All I'm gonna do is get rid of the lava that's here, and I don't want to do that. But at the same time, I don't want to, like, stupidly fall into the lava, so let's just do this, create a little bit of a plateau. Cool. And then I need water. I'll tell you what, let's dig out a little bit of a hole here where we can put the portal. Then I'll go and make a water source a little bit closer. Do that this side. No! I didn't want to do that. Somewhat irritating, but fine. That is gonna do that regardless, isn't it? Damn it! I'm not doing this very well. I could do this a lot easier if I was smart, but I'm not smart. So I'm doing it the way I know how. Then we still have to travel back through the Nether as well, so this is not really going to be the best. You know, I may as well, like, I feel like it's probably quicker just to mine the frickin' obsidian. Dingus.
There comes a time when he and Death meet. What's the next cutter that takes his seat?
Dun, dun. Why? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hello there. Did you give me a... You didn't. It's a little bit inconsiderate of you. Also didn't give me a thing, but fine, whatever. You never figured out how to fix the crossbow they dropped? Fix the crossbow? You have to put it in a crafting table with another crossbow, I believe. Or add mending to it. So if you add mending to it, then gain experience, that will also fix the crossbows. Is it iron? I never use crossbows. No, I think it's the same as bows, right? So bows, to fix a bow, you add another bow into your crafting table or your anvil. So I think it's the same. I think to fix a crossbow, you need whatchamacallit, another crossbow. So you combine two crossbows together and it like increases the... So I don't think there's like anything that you can give to the crossbow to heal it. It might be iron. You do use iron when you're creating the crossbow, so maybe it is also iron. Like you might, because you have a tripwire hook, but I don't think that that is the case, but I could be wrong. So you just need another crossbow. Now I need to figure out the way home. I've got to be very careful as well, because my elytra is not doing well, and I've got to travel across lava. That was obnoxious. So we need to heal up my elytra first, and then we should be able to fly back through the nether. But I think before that, what I want to do is I want to make sure that I've not got anything in my inventory that I think is valuable. So the risk is minimum, because if we end up in the lava, I am pretty much screwed. I don't have a fire breathing potion on me. I've got water breathing potion though. But I have no fire breathing potion. How do you make fire breathing potions? It's magma, right? Magma cream? Is that right? Oh, I don't have my spare elytra with me either, so I literally only have that elytra. Whoops. I thought I had my spare elytra in here. So yeah, I have to be really careful. Alright, let's put my hose away. We will put that away. We'll put the axe away because we're not going to need that. I'm tempted to put the sword away as well, and we'll just use the bow. Let's get any trash that I've also got. We'll put those away too. The boat is useless. I'll keep the ender pearls with me. Put the flint and steel away, I guess. The crafting table can go away. Not that it really matters about the crafting table, but still. Like anything that I deem at least a little bit useful, I will be putting away. The torches. Like anything that I'm not going to need in the nether as well, right? I could put my pick away, but then I've got no way of picking up my ender chest. So I'd rather keep the ender chest with me. Quick question though. Wish I had my... You gonna go and commit bunny suicides, bunny? It didn't drop anything. What is wrong with these? I wanted to know whether they added the bundles in the game. Let's get my looting sword back out and we'll go and find a bunny. Also, this will give me ample opportunity to kind of heal my elytra. Bunny! Oh my god, it's like the hardest thing to kill. What the hell? Oh my god! Bunny! This is a baby bunny as well, right? Like, or is it? Nothing. Yeah, they're baby bunnies. That's why they're not dropping anything. I see. Yeah, bunny hide doesn't do anything. So that's the first time I picked up bunny hide. There's no bundles in the game. Good to know. Okay, good to know. Yeah. No bundles. Unless I already had the crafting recipe for it, but I highly, highly doubt I did. But we can have a look anyway. No. So they really haven't done anything to address the issue of inventory. No, not even added in the bundles, which they promised. By the way, in 1.19 they promised the bundles. They just haven't. They haven't bothered. They haven't bothered. They just can't be asked. I think, actually, I should probably gain my elytra durability. And the best way to do that is just to kill some creepers and stuff. So I'm going to keep my sword with me. There we go, we've got some mobs. I've got no boat with me though. I'm using durability to gain durability back. It's not smart, and there's a lot. Oh my god, the skeletons. Have they added any new hostile mobs into the game this update? How are we doing? Halfway? I don't like the skeletons. I don't know. Wait, why am I bothered about looting? Why am I not just sniping them? Yep. He's got fart particles. What do we got? 200 out of 430 something? Okay. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm literally trying to heal up my elytra so we can fly back through the nether. Fly home, that is. I should be able to make it home, I think. Quartz mining would probably be faster. Probably, yeah. But you don't get delicious rotten flesh from quartz mining. You just get useless quartz. Oh my god, how are you still hitting me? I was strafing. You're not supposed to be able to hit me if I'm going left to right. Stupid skeletons. Of course, the issue with the quartz mining is that I will, number one, accidentally break my ender chest. Number two, I'm going to also be healing two things rather than one, right? But I still think quartz mining is probably going to be faster. I've almost already done it. You get a lot of XP from quartz. I always forget about quartz mining because I tend not to do quartz mining that often. Just in general. There's an aeroplane outside. It's very obnoxiously loud. There's also that problem for quartz mining. But now I do have, I guess, another sword that I don't care if I lose, right? Tempted to put the golden helmet on. Stave away the piglins. Oh, I already had... Idiot. Okay. So we're going in this direction, I believe. We only need to go 1,000 blocks though, so shouldn't be too arduous. I'm just a little bit worried about, like, hitting something that I don't want to hit, like the terrain. A little bit more difficult to kind of like see where you're going in this. This music is perfect. Ooh! Do you know what I do need to do? I'm getting sidetracked, but something I do need to do. Start getting heads, right? And I saw one. Oh, okay, maybe I didn't see one then. Oh, there's a few. Safety barrier. Because I'm really bad at judging distances and stuff. Nothing. Do I have looting on this? I don't think I do. So it's only like a 5% chance. We need to come back when I've got looting on the sword, really. Nothing. I'm gonna take that back. Okay, that's enough. Think I'm still going in the right direction. To be honest, I've been very lucky because I haven't had to like deviate too far from that straight line. And here we are. Sweet. So now I know that there is a fortress not that far from here. I was wondering where the nearest fortress was, actually. Because it's been a while since I've been in the Nether. So we might do some Nether stuff, some Nether exploring. What do you guys think, now that I'm back? First off, I want to set my spawn. Is it not replaying? Is it not gonna do that? There we go. Yeah, we could do some Nether exploring, I guess. I think if I were to do that, I would want a fire resistance potion just in case. But I can't remember how to do fire resistance potions. We'll find out. Grab a looting sword and beacon for the great dig. Good idea, actually. Yeah, let's do that. I've got my smite sword with me at the moment. So, okay, so Pros and cons to the Smite Sword. The Smite Sword's very good against you with the skeletons, but I don't have looting on it at the moment. I've only got looting 2 on... do I not have any, like, nether wart? Is it nether wart that we put in this? I cannot remember. So, pros and cons. What was I saying? Glass. So, I've only got looting 2. So, I think before I go and go back to that spot to kind of like mine out a few of the wither heads, of which I don't have any, we should get the next looting 2 sword, which I believe is here. So I need 30 levels. So I only need 30 levels. We'll get a looting 3 sword and we'll just use the sharpness, right? The problem with the sharpness is, number 1, it has knockback on it, which I'm not that much of a fan of. Although that being said, in a pinch, knockback is not too bad when you're fighting those wither skellies, right? Like, knockback might work better. Once I've got the looting 2 onto this, it should be fully done, although it's going to be an expensive enchant, I think. So that's one thing that I've got to think about. However, I do want to get a beacon, which does mean doing a wither and all that sort of jazz. I really do want to make get a beacon so that we've got that. So we've got mining for not just the big hole that we're doing here. I'm going to do another big hole at some point for my bamboo farm, right? Like, I want an automatic bamboo farm, and that's going to require a big dig, probably 2, maybe. Although the bamboo farm might be like kind of a little bit more over here, out of the way. Or we could put it next to the sugarcane farm. I don't know. I also want like kind of a cactus farm too, kind of like hidden away in here probably. Only a small one, but it'll be basically just this, but on a slightly bigger scale. That being said, we get loads of cactus, and I don't think I'll ever need any more cactus than what we've got, but, you know, useful to have. But before I do that, I need... to figure out how to make fire potions, and we need to get up to level 30. So the best way for me to do that is to sell sticks, I think. Okay, don't tell me how fire potions work. Let's see if I can figure it out. So it's probably nether wart and then just the magma cream. That's probably what it is. And then to make it a splash potion if I wanted to, which I probably won't. It's... well, that would be gunpowder, but then... is it redstone to make it longer? So we've got our awkward potions. Is it the redstone that makes it longer, or is it the glowstone? I could never remember. I know it's one of the two. I don't have any glowstone, so it better be redstone. Tell you what, I've got plenty of redstone. Let's just see what happens. I'm gonna get more blaze powder, so I'm not like wasting blaze powder here. This is just an experiment. I want to see what happens with the redstone. Does it increase the strength or... yeah, okay. The redstone does what I thought it would. Okay, good, 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 good. I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to ruin all of them. Okay, so I do remember how to do that. Unfortunately, they don't have like a crafting recipe for potions in Minecraft, so you have to do it all from memory. Do you know that would be a cool update at some point? You know how we've got like this crafting book here? Like having that on the brewing stand would be great because I always get so mixed up with what potions are what. Okay, so now we've got a few fire resistance potions, which is great. That is effectively safety for me while I'm in the nether itself. Let's empty out my junk. Can I stand in lava yet? With fire resistance potions? Yeah, sure. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any fire resistance on my armor, which is a little bit sad, but it is what it is. That cat needs a fish. This one? I mean, this cat here does need a fish? Or do you mean the cat that's pretending to be a dog? Because I've got a cat here with the rest of the dogs that have kind of wandered off. And the cat's pretending to be part of the dogs. I've also got... I heard a zombie pigman get pissed off and I got scared. I've also got 2 cats up here. I've got a black cat, a jelly cat, and another dog. Right, shall we... Have you been killing? You have. Okay. I forget that that counts as a player kill. Right, let's go and finish off emptying out my inventory and stuff, and then we will hunt for some other stuff. We'll do some more adventuring. I'm kind of in an adventuring mood at the moment, so we'll aim for some skellies, right? Do I want to keep the golden helmet on while we're in there? Yeah, I guess we kind of do, don't we? But if it breaks off, we'll just put a normal helmet on. Right, let's get the sticks. Get these sticks. And we'll do some trading. Now, I do have a feeling I'm not going to make the full level 30 with just these sticks. But I won't know unless I try. Yeah, only level 23. That would take a small forest to get to level 30 with sticks? Yeah, probably. Just from villager trading, yeah. But it's a good job I live in a forest, Buzz. That's basically been my major main income of levels, has been villager trades. I still, to this day, think villager trades are the best way of getting experience. And it's the easiest way, right? It's the easiest way to set up. And you can also use your emeralds to get more experience orbs as well. So it's like, you're not even limited. I haven't planted any trees. That's fine. We'll, I'll tell you what, we'll plant some of the cherry blossom saplings that we've got. Because we're going to need those. We're going to need more cherry blossom wood. So let's get the Cherry blossom saplings. There's already quite a lot. And I guess birch, because we don't really have too much birch wood. Used to be AFK fishing, but they made that less of a thing. Yeah, AFK fishing was a while ago now. I always like trading pumpkins. Trading pumpkins is good. I don't have a pumpkin farm at the moment. To be honest, pumpkins are probably... I mean, that will definitely be the way I go. I'll have a melon and pumpkin farm at some point. But I need like a proper villager trading system first. Something else I want to try with these saplings is whether they will kind of grow next to each other. So I'm just going to do a row of 6 there instead of spreading them out. Because I noticed they really like to drop their saplings when we were just mining them. I mean, like we went through like 2 trees and we ended up with like 20 plus saplings. So I want to see if the saplings will grow when you kind of like cluster them together. As for the birch, we will just do the good old faithful 10 in a row. Because they will just grow anywhere anyhow. They're quite easy. And I'll just do a fortune hoe on the... Now, I think I'm also going to use some bone meal just really quick just to get myself going. I thought I had bone meal with me. Apparently, I've got 4. Fine. Now I've got 3, but okay. Mycelium. I thought we had some more bones. Yeah, we do. Okay, 42 bone meal. Okay, cool. Which one should we go for? Should we do the birch or the... I'm kind of tempted. I want to see if that will grow, but I want to do it naturally. We'll do it on the birch, because we know that that's going to grow. Fortune hoe and axe. Perfect. Something else a beacon would help with. Why the fortune hoe, you ask me? It's so that because I've limited the amount of leaves that spawn, at least with a fortune hoe it will drop more saplings, so that means I'm not like losing out on saplings. That being said, you can never really run out of birch saplings. Not really, but it's a precautionary measure, you may as well do it. So fortune hoe is just, you know, just so we don't run out of saplings. Also, it gives us an increased chance of dropping sticks too. And then whatever leftover birch saplings we can get, we can just compost it, get more bone meal. It's not bone meal efficient, but it is what it is. AFK fishing in terms of XP? Yeah, well, I mean... I don't really want to do anything AFK anyway, so like to get my XP level up now because I'm actively playing the game, right? Oh yeah, that's why I stopped doing the birch, because the birch really don't give you that much wood per tree. Oh, that's obnoxiously annoying, but okay. Curious to know whether those flower petal things... I never checked whether you could bone meal them. I think you could. I think you could bone meal them. But they don't seem to be generating near the near the tree, right? Yeah, look how many of these cherry saplings you get from the freaking cherry blossom trees. That's so weird. Hey Discount, how's it going, my dude? We've just been on a mini adventure to try and find some cherry blossom biome because I was told that it was like a really difficult biome to find. It wasn't overly easy, but it is slightly underwhelming. I will admit those biomes are a little bit underwhelming. But then that being said, somebody called it in the chat. They were like, well, it's not meant to be a, you know, it's supposed to be like a backdrop rather than something of spectacular thing. It's supposed to be like every so often you find like a pink biome, kind of like the way pink sheep are, I guess. Every so often you find one and it's special. But, you know, it is what it is. Easier than a mushroom biome? I would say it's about the same. Actually, weirdly, no, because I don't know. I don't know what the actual figures are. There's probably stats somewhere that can break it down. From what I saw when I was exploring, they are rarer than the mushroom biome because I found like 7 different islands dedicated to mushroom biomes within like 5 kilometers of each other, but I realized that's not the norm, right? So I've got skewed data. So it's not something wilds that I could necessarily comment on. They really like to drop the cherry sapling. Yeah, it's I've got skewed data. I don't know whether it's more or less. Definitely the cherry biomes seem to be smaller than mushroom biomes from what I saw. Like, because they only spawn on mountains by the looks of it, right? So it's like it was above a height limit, so it's got a height limit, not just... Whereas the mushroom islands, those biomes, they tend to be islands, right, in an ocean, from what I've seen. I don't know. But I think they're definitely as spectacular as a mushroom biome, right? Like, once you've been to a mushroom biome, you don't ever need to go to a mushroom biome ever again. It's very similar like a cherry blossom biome. Once you've been there, you've got a cherry sapling, which are probably the easiest sapling I've ever came across to get. Once you've got one, that's it. You don't need any more than one, because if you've seen this tree here, you know, I've picked up 27 saplings. 27 saplings from one tree, which is a little bit OTT. Actually, but I suppose that's 2 trees, because I've chopped down 2 of these trees now, but still, you get the point. It's quite a high ratio. Now, what I will say, these leaves are beautiful. I really like these leaves, and I think next to the azalea leaf, which are a little bit more subdued and harder to get, the flowering azalea, right? Like, if we pop it next to that, I mean, it kind of works, right? Like it kind of works. It bleeds in a little bit better. So I do kind of like the leaves. Even if, like, the trees that spawn them do have too many denser leaves. Like, I feel like for a cherry blossom tree, it needs to be a little bit more sparse, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so my question is being answered about whether they spawn next to each other. It definitely appears like they do. So that's fun. I'm curious to know whether this one will spawn. But they are very much like the mangrove tree. It's going to be a little bit difficult to kind of like tackle it and chop it down. Which I don't mind. I don't mind that. Irritating, but I don't mind. And when it comes to farming them, because they kind of like grow at all angles, they're not really gonna work in like an industrial style farm, like with TNT and stuff dropping down on them. I don't know how that would work. I'm sure someone smarter than me would be able to figure it out. But yeah, I mean, look how many like saplings have dropped from those trees. Like, from these trees. It's a little bit ridiculous. I wouldn't be surprised if they nerfed that. Because really, you only need like one of these. You only need to chop down one of the trees to be able to make hundreds of them. Maybe not hundreds, but you know what I mean. Like, okay, I'm gonna let those grow. We'll trade up the rest of the wood that we've got from that into sticks, which then turns it into emeralds and stuff. Trying to think the best way to make sticks. Probably bamboo, right? Like a big old bamboo farm would do wonders. Oh, pressure plate. That was something I hadn't considered when I was making my list of things. Buttons as well. That's another thing that adds onto the list. So that's 130 different items that I can think of from just wood. I mean, having a light pink, that complements the spruce really well. Okay. I'm sure I'll figure out a way of using that. Signs. I'm sure I'll figure out a way of using that in the future. Any new kind of like wood block, I do like think, you know what, this is pretty good. But at the same time, you know, at the same time, it's a little bit frustrating that we... that, you know, inventory is like a huge, huge problem. Ugh, they keep giving us so many good things and we can't hold them all in our pockets. The cherry leaves. Let's go and put them in the foliage thing for the time being. We'll come back to it. Tell you what I can use with these emeralds, because we do need the XP levels. Whilst we're waiting on them to restock. Get bottles of enchanting. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just getting enough levels to get the next enchant, and then we're going to go and do some more adventuring. We're going to go to the nether, and we're going to go and try our hand at finding a couple of skulls, potentially, so that we can spawn in a wither. The wither itself will not be spawned in today, but I would like to make a start on getting a beacon, because I'm going to be doing a lot more digging in the next couple of sessions, right? So a limiting factor that we do have with the villagers is that they lock off the trades, right? Like, that is a huge limiting factor when it comes to XP levels and that sort of stuff. I mean, it generally might be easier just to go around and mine for quartz. Doctor's companion being labelled Disney princesses. That's a heavy insinuation. Do you mean Ian? Ian Chesterton? Is he a Disney princess? He was one of the first companions. The first Doctor Who companion was three. There was three of them. It was Barbara, Ian, and Susan, right? So Susan is the Doctor's granddaughter, and Ian and Barbara were two teachers that came from Caulfield School, right? They were teachers that taught at Caulfield School. They're definitely not Disney princesses. But I've never heard of the Doctor Who companions being Disney princesses before. I've never heard that label, and I'm quite a big Doctor Who fan, unless it's like modern Doctor Who, the newer Doctor Who's, I guess, like with Billy Piper and but even then I don't really see it. I mean, Billy Piper literally was Bad Wolf, right? And that she harnessed the power of the TARDIS to... Now, what I will say with that, she did, like... It was annoying when her and David Tennant were lovey-dovey. Billy Piper. Catherine Tate is definitely not a Disney princess. I can't realistically think of any one of the newer companions either that was Disney princesses. I guess the way that you could kind of see it is like the Sarah Jane era, when in the 1970s. They are kind of like, Sarah Jane was always the damsel in distress kind of companion, I guess. But I mean, it's 1970s Doctor Who, so what do you expect? You know, it's 1970s. Women in themselves weren't, let's be honest, that, you know, in television, film, and things like that, they weren't represented very well. I liked Ace. Yeah, you see, even by Ace, like, Ace was never really a Disney princess, was she? So, even by the time you got up to Ace, although I do think that they... Nah. Oh, I've got 25. Are you kidding me? I need 26. Fine. Even by the time you get up to Ace, like... Not really a damsel in distress, is she? Only if Disney princesses are explosive experts. I mean, what makes up a Disney princess these days? Because even Disney princesses aren't really the traditional Disney princesses that they used to be from the 1950s. You know? Gone are the days when Disney princesses are the damsels in distress that they used to be. I mean, you look at Frozen, which came out, what, 10 years ago? And even that, you know, you've got two sisters that are not like the whole point in that. Or even Tangled, like Rapunzel isn't the damsel in distress in that film. She becomes the one that saves everyone. Like, she becomes the all-powerful Pocahontas. That's the biggest thing that I can think of, actually, is Pocahontas. So I don't really know what you mean, what you mean, Wilds, by Disney princesses in general, because there's so many different variations of a Disney princess. I guess you could argue that Pocahontas doesn't count as a princess, though she was some form of princess, right? In the film. It's been a long time since I've seen. It may be an American debate. It sounds like it's a debate by a bunch of people that don't really understand, number one, Disney films, and number two, princesses, and number three, Doctor Who. That's, you know, yeah. What is this music from, by the way? It sounds good. It is amazing Turing. It is from Shipbreaker. Hard Space Shipbreaker, sorry. It's the OST to that. I play it when I'm not streaming, and I love the soundtrack. It's so good. The game itself is pretty good as well. It's basically a game where you just take apart spaceships, and there's a little bit of like world lore and stuff. Break the wood. Fine, I'll just... Oh, I did actually break it in the end. Yeah, this type of wood really isn't very good for sticks, but it's fine. Yeah, so that's the that's what it's from. It's from Shipbreaker. So this one didn't grow. Those two didn't grow. I can't tell whether it's because they don't have air blocks above them. The flowers will count as air blocks. The leaves will. So trees should be able to grow through leaves, unless it's like a special type of tree. Like jungle wood, for some reason, doesn't like growing next to anything else. It likes space. which I've never really understood. I don't quite understand why, but the most notable one for being a pain to grow like near anything is the achacha trees, right? They won't grow. They're quite difficult to farm, achacha trees. Again, unless there's someone much smarter than me that's done it, which there probably has been, let's be honest. I hate the rain. It's definitely cooled off. Well, that's a lie, because my room right now is 30 degrees centigrade. That's a lie. It's not cooled off at all. It's got hotter, but the sun isn't out, and it's not like baking me right now. I don't feel roasted, even though it has gotten hotter. Like I said, it's 30 degrees centigrade in here, so a little bit warm, a little bit toasty, a little bit, just a little bit. I need air conditioning in my room. That's the rule. Now there is the chance that the thermostat that I've got in here isn't 100% accurate. $33 outside at the moment. It's 26 outside where I am, but I am a little bit further north than you, Discount. So there is definitely the chance that it is hotter where you are than I am, because it does tend to it does tend to go up quite considerably, like around your sort of area. Yeah, so I'm a little bit further north, so that might explain like the 5-degree difference in what we've got. So where I am, it's 26 degrees centigrade outside, but it's 31 degrees centigrade inside. Now, it might be that one of the thermometers that I'm using, so I've got like supposed to be 37.2 here today. Yeah, I would die in that sort of heat. I'm not good with the heat. I prefer the cold. But what I'm saying is it's not too hot in my room at the moment. It's not like overheated just yet. Yeah, so like my room thermometer could be inaccurate, and also the thermometer I've got for outside could be inaccurate as well. So like both of them might be inaccurate. It might be either hotter or colder than what I'm saying. It's a rough estimate. Oh my god, there's so many of these freaking blossoms everywhere. They just drop. So something that I have noticed, these trees do not spawn the leaves down on the ground. So I presume you have to individually bone meal those petals that were in the biome themselves. But we did get some petals, so we can easily do that. I presume that's what you need to do, and I presume it works very similar to how you get bone meal, what do you call them? Pickles, sea pickles. 26.4 in the house, curtains drawn and doors closed. Not going outside for a while. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got my windows open at the moment. My curtains open and the windows open because it is cooler outside than what it is in here. But as soon as that sun comes around and hits that window, which it will do very soon, although it's kind of overcast at the moment, but as soon as that sun comes around, those curtains are being closed. And I'll be honest, I'll probably stop streaming, because once it starts really heating up in this room, it's unbearable. Like, it is absolutely unbearable. Like, you have no idea. No idea. Actually, no, you probably do. I mean, anyone who's like sat in an office without air conditioning playing their PC, which also generates heat, you know, that'll know. That'll know. Oh, it's like, because I say this every year. I was going to get an air conditioning unit this year, but I haven't been able to because, number one, expense. Number two, they're all rubbish. And number three, I forgot. Oh, I was going to leave that tree. Oh well. So I am curious to know what would happen if we just did like a giant cube kind of like this, right? Like I've got no fear of running out of these saplings, that you get so many from them. So what happens if we just do this and just let it grow? So I'm just going to leave that. I'm curious to know what will happen to that. I'm just going to leave this. We're not going to come along and mine it. We'll just leave it. I'm doing a little bit of experiments. Whenever we find like a new, whenever there's like a new tree or something, or like new content, we always like to do experiments. So, unlike the new content, there does seem to be quite a lot of different variations of this tree though. So that's interesting to me. Because this tree, unless I've like chopped down the wood, it did seem to try and avoid the leaves. Like the natural growth of the tree has avoided the leaves a little bit, so that's interesting. I knew it! I knew there'd be one. There's probably one in here as well, because this is just not despawning. Oh, no, it is. It's fine. There's definitely not one in there, is there? No. So yeah, I'm just going to let that grow and we'll just see what happens. Oh my god, there's so many of these saplings. Dude. Like, why? Why is there so many? Bone meal fodder? I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, let's go and see what it does for bone meal. Whether it's like the same as like a normal, because I think usually a stack of saplings gets you like 2 bone meal. Bear in mind there's already bone meal in here. Whoa. Yeah, I think it's the same as any other sapling. Only really got like 3 bone meal from that, so it's not exactly a bone meal farm worthy. Yeah. Get nothing from it. So it's just an irritant, that's what it is. It's just another way to clog up your inventory. Thanks, Minecraft. Just another way to clog up and annoy me by filling up my inventory for no frickin' reason. That looks pretty cool. I like that block. Oh, hanging signpost. What? How'd you make a hanging signpost? Maybe you need more of this. Oh, stripped cherry lock. So if you strip something and then you've got chains, that's how you make hanging posts? Apart from the only hanging post that I've got available is that, because that's the only recipe that I've learned. Okay. That is expensive. Is it just me, or does that not make any sense? Might make some of those at some point. be quite interesting to do. Alright, let's go and sell some stuff. Six cubic meters of wood for 6 signs makes sense. Did you get 6 signs? So you get more signs than you do with the other. Interesting. There's level 30. Sweet, didn't take too long. Right, let's get the other looting, and then we're going to go to the nether and... I'm going to try and do what I wanted to do, and we'll just see how it goes. And really hope we don't get any bonus enchants from this. Bonus enchants would be bad. Good. I'm curious. Level 27. Wow, okay, and then that's... Well, that is now done, so I will never have to enchant that again. But that was quite expensive. Okay. I'm curious though. What is the next sword enchant? Because I could really do with... Well, I've got no levels, but I could really do with another loot. A looting 3 would be nice, because then we can put that on the whatchamacallit sword, on the smite sword, and then we can actually grind out things a lot quicker, but... Cool. I'll leave that in there just for future stuff. We don't need the hoe. Cool. Right, let's go and go to the nether, and then we're gonna go and do what I said we were gonna do. Actually, while I'm doing this, just because I've used a lot of lava recently, there you go, we'll get another bucket of lava. I saw that it was full of lava, and I thought, yeah, I'll take some of that, thanks. Okay, so it was about 500 blocks in that direction. Oh no. There it is. I don't know if this is the same one, but... I don't think it is the same one. Oh, it is. It is got to be. Ow. I've been here before. Okay, good to know. Yeah, so this is the same one that I've been to in the past. Alright, let's go and let's go and fight. I mean, I guess I need Blaze as well. I don't really have that many Blaze. Want him to drop down, because then when I hit him... I mean, we'll get the achievement when we do get it, but... Oh my goodness. Blaze. I need fire protection, that's what I need. I think I'm gonna swap out my helmet, actually. Because that has fire protection. Oh, it's just normal protection. Ow. But it's better than what I've got on now. Well, it's not that much better. In fact, it's no different. Is that seriously my only helmet? Yeah, it must be. Weird. But the gold helmet won't last. Ow! Bastard blazes! Nothing. Is there more up here? There is. One of them despawned as I'm running towards it? That's just annoying. Oh, but there's loads down there. Look how many there are. I've got a blaze behind me, which is obnoxious. Nothing. I get very scared of these guys just because of the wither effect. So if you're wondering why I'm being like extra careful and missing loads of them, that's why. Oh shit. That's not what I wanted to do. This is not gonna go well. Ah. Now I really wish I had my smite sword with me. Well, I do have a smite sword. I'm gonna have to like pillar in and block myself off just for a sec, just to sort out the situation here. This escalated. So I'm gonna get my smite sword out, and I'm going... Question. If I dual wield a looting sword, so my looting sword is in my offhand, and I kill things with my smite sword, am I still gonna get the effect of looting? I know you used to be able to do that, but I don't know whether that's... Oh, goodness. Now the problem with the smite sword is it's not going to clear out the blaze. My god, they hit so hard, the blaze do. I think I cured my piglin problem, so that's good. I was able to get rid of that a lot quicker than I thought I would be able to. Nice. Are you kidding me? He despawned while I was looking at him again. That's so annoying. Yeah, for me right now, the blaze is probably the most annoying. Oh, no. It should be in your main hand. Okay. It only works with the bow. Okay, good to know. So I've not got rid of all of the piglins. Okay, so we'll just use the Nerdbringer then for the... what do you call it? Because that's got my looting 3 on. I like flinch every time. Every time I hit one, I flinch, expecting them to hit me. Having a wither farm would be pretty cool at some point. I've never done one of those before. That would be insane for me to set up, though. I feel like I'm kind of in a position where I probably could do that. Don't like to use my ender pearls like this, but okay. That was bad. Still got the wither effect. Oh my god. Can you not hit me while I'm in the crossfire? It's very annoying. Oh, there's another one that dropped down on me as well. How did I get shot? How am I on fire? We got the advancement. Nice. Whisk farm? With a head farm, not a wither farm. With a skeleton. For the wither skeletons, yeah, I've never done one of those farms before. A wither farm? I guess with a powered farm. I've done a wither rose farm before that was powered by a wither. I've done one of those. That was difficult. That was really difficult to do, and it broke so many times. But I have done one. I used a tutorial for it. I'm not smart enough to be able to figure that out on my own. Those sort of stuff that I do actually need tutorials for. Whenever I see a pigman, I'm terrified that he's pissed off at me. Ooh. I think we got a second skull. We did. We got 2. Nice. Just need 1 more. Oh my goodness. Ow, ow. Oh my god! Jesus Christ, not good, not good, this is not good. They literally spawned on top of me. That feels broken as hell. Like, 3 of them just appeared out of nowhere. I'd cleared the area and come back and they're just there, right next to me. That was... like, that... yeah, that's so broken. I knew there was one that followed me. Ow. I see him. I saw him. Maybe that's what had happened. Maybe I'd like kind of come through here and they were behind me. That was when I bravely ran away. I just wanted a break for a minute. Whew, needed a breather. We just need one more skull. Right, let's bank the skulls that we've got. We'll just pop them in there, nice and easy. Chest plates. This must have been a chest that I put down to like kind of put any inventory stuff that I wanted to not care about in here. That must have been my general looting chest. It's weird that we came in from the other angle. He must be above me. Where did he go to? That's so weird. This is definitely the... well, I mean, it's obvious that this is the one that I went to. But I mean, like, when we came here last was so long ago, I'd kind of forgotten the layout and stuff, so it is kind of like going through it again for the first time. Ow! Fucking skeleton hit me mid-air! Piss off. Nothing. Just need one more. We just need one more skull. That's all we need, and then we can go home. But I know my luck. It'll be like miles away. Let's also get the soul sand needed as well. I think I've probably got enough soul sand at the base, but it's always good to be prepared. I don't know where we're gonna spawn this with though. I don't know whether to cheese it, whether I can be bothered to actually have a genuine and honest fight with the Wither, or whether we should do a genuine and honest fight with the Wither. I do say that whenever I spawn the Wither for the first time in a world, I do try and have a genuine and honest fight with it. Just for the challenge. But last time I did a Wither fight, it didn't go well. Ow. What the fucking dick? Don't want to go up there. Just need one more with a Skelly. Just one more head. It'd be great if they weren't spawning like out in the open where all the frickin' projectiles are. Ugh. Ghast also isn't helping. Ugh. Ow. My god, my reaction times. My reaction times. Ugh. Oh god, I can't do it with the freaking blaze firing at me as well. I had a perfect opportunity then because he was just like kind of lined right up. He wasn't floating. Kah! Ow. Dick. We got it. That's what I care about. That's all I care about. I don't care about anything else. I'm out. Apart from killing that Skelly. Not Skelly. Nether cat. Oh my goodness. Where are we going? Where are we going? It's over here? There it is. Right, we're done. We're done. Easy peasy, gone. Bye. No more Nether now. Oh, we got everything we wanted to get though, so pleased with that. Whew. Oh, what is it? It's still 30 degrees in my room, 26 degrees outside. It's overcast, so not as sunny as what it was, but I am starting to feel it a little bit. And we've kind of done the adventuring that I wanted to do. Maybe next stream we'll tackle the Wither. Why not? I need to kind of like decide how I'm going to do it, whether I'm going to do like full-blown cheese mode, like semi-cheese. Semi-cheese could be quite fun in like a cave network somewhere. Or we could just fight it out in the wild and just die a bunch. I'll kind of have to figure out what I want from it. If we were going to do the wild one, I have to really prep for it. So potions, probably. Yeah, probably potions. Strength potion, that sort of thing. Get my smite sword. Smite sword affects the Wither, right? So yeah, it all depends on the type of cheese that I want to do, but that's quite a lot of bones. Got quite a bit of coal from it too. Alright, let's put the wither skellies in there. Dun-dun-dun-dun. We did it! Pretty pleased though. I didn't have any soul sand apparently, so oh no I do, I've got loads. But yeah, quite pleased with what I've done today. I mean, I haven't done any building or anything, like no new updates. It's all been adventuring, but it's been fun. But I am starting to get a little bit too warm, so I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna see if I can get some like sparkling water, some ice, and then I'm gonna have an iced coffee. Make an iced coffee. I think that's my plan of action now for the evening. I'm gonna have an iced coffee and I'm gonna chill outside and just be too warm, maybe. I've got some household chores that I've got to do as well, so you know. 3 hours was not a bad stream. I didn't think I would be able to last that long, but it is starting to ramp up. The heat is in here and I'm feeling it. So I kind of want to finish, and also I hit the finish close Minecraft thing before I swapped over my scene change, so maybe I am ready for a finish. So anyway, have a good night, evening, noon, insert time zone here. See you guys on the flip side. Thank you very much. Till next time.